Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Nøgne and it's a bottle of their 100. This beer was brewed originally to celebrate their 100th brew at the brewery. It's now brewed more than that because of popular demand. It's backed by popular demand. Here's the Nøgne bottle cap. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Okay, it's a nice smoky opening. It's 10% ABV. Let's get it out into this wonderful Nøgne glass. Look at that. Look at the thickness of that. Nice, lovely glug on the pour. Wow, look at this. Oh, my goodness me. Nøgne for me. I've not even tasted this beer yet, but look at the quality on that. They're one of the finest breweries in the world. They may have sent me this pint glass. They may have sent me this bottle opener. They may have sent me this beer. But that doesn't matter. That wouldn't sway me anyway. You might be thinking he's standing there with his beer and his Nøgne glass and his Nøgne opener and he's going to stand there and say they're one of the greatest breweries in the world. But truly, they are. They really are. It's worth going to track down their beer. Look at that, it speaks for itself. A lovely, deep, dark, mahogany, oaky looking beer. It's not clear. It's a 2-finger head. It's 10% ABV if I've not mentioned it already. A 10% ABV beer that holds his head that well is greatness in itself. Let's get the aroma on the beer. And I'm picking up a mixture of a chocolatey raisin, a slight pinch of alcohol, and then a whack of American hops. Oh boy, this smells bitter. It smells bitter. Never mind tastes bitter, it smells bitter. It also smells chocolatey and roasted, and I've got to get in. Cheers. Wow. Wow. And I'm going to refrain from saying my catchphrase for a moment because this beer has somehow just made me the calmest person in the world. If I was nervy or if anybody was kind of had a tough day in work, or was a little bit edgy, or was a little bit nervy about something, maybe a job interview the next day, or just not sleeping that well, or tired, or you just need to relax and chill and stop worrying and stop being so nervy. Have a sip of this. It just makes your whole life go, let's calm down. And it's strange because only a few beers in the world can do this. It's not normally a beer will uplift me and make me excited and make me scream and shout and dance. But no, this has made me go, wow, this is kind of so strangely relaxing. It's a moody beer. It's moody. It's big. It's fierce. But it's tasty. And them chewy malts are really coming through. There's loads of raisin and kind of a mixture of a vinous quality that goes on with the beer. Oh wow. There's a stickiness from the hops that kind of, it is very hoppy. I'm not standing here saying it's not hoppy. It's tremendously hoppy. But it's tremendously relaxing. Yeah. It's that hoppy, it's got a nice kind of sticky feel in the mouth. With all the malt as well. It slides down the throat. It stays in the mouth. You get all them big American grapefruity mango, sticky hoppy flavours. But somehow, in this beer, and perhaps it's the balance that's doing it. It's 10%, it's big, it's bold, it's hoppy. But what I think is happening with this beer is it's so malty at the same time. It's so kind of vinous and chocolatey and caramelly and kind of almost nutty that it's just all balanced out. It's just kind of like, wow. Of course. Oh, hang on. Vanilla, licorice, fig, plum. It's vinous and then it's bitter. But of course, this beer is a stone that crows, unbelievably wonderful, fantastic beer. It's just so relaxing. It's just so kind of kick back, take your shoes off, put your slippers on, flick that fire on. If you've got an electric fire and it's winter, if you've got a log fire, then go and build it and get your matches and light it and enjoy this. But yeah, it's just one of them. It's a oh man, I've had such a tough day in work and I get to come home to this. Brilliance. Absolute brilliance in a glass. Time for the rating. At 10% ABV, this beer has everything. Absolutely everything. It's rich, it's deep, it's dark, it's malty, it's nutty, it's prune, it's fig, it's licoricey, it's vanilla, it's incredibly hoppy. But I think that's the clue, that's the key to this beer, is it gets you thinking. There's so many flavours going on in this beer that it's impossible to review in 10 minutes. There's so many flavours pulling me in so many different directions that I've just gone, let's chillax, let's relax. But 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. It's a wonderful, wonderful beer. Nøgne 100. I hope this gets brewed by Nøgne for however long Nøgne brew a beer for. It's one of their best. It's a fine beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews and cheers.